Hello, hello, hello. How is everyone doing? What's up, Shadow Renegade? How are you? Yes. What's up, Iro? What's up, Alabama E? What's up, Ultra Moon Trainer? What are you guys doing? I don't know if this is gonna... This certainly can't work out right. I need to figure out something quick. What did I have? Need to find... What's up, Orange County Jackson? What's up, Mike Ta? How are you? Yeah, this is what I need to figure out. You can go that early, but if 2091 is equivalent to 34,900. Oh. So, what, this... Been great. Watch one of your Fire and Leaf Green RNG manipulations and got yourself a Charmander an hour ago. Whoa, that's crazy. Nice job. Right, I'm just finishing the setup really quick. I'm gonna post this to Twitter and my Discord, and then we're gonna be ready to go. What's up, Pataya? How you doing? I did get Rayquaza last stream, I believe. Or 2 streams ago, I don't remember. Right. So, 34,980 is not right. We will try this this intro, and then we will figure it out. All right. Start that. Okay, so my target frame, we are aiming for a very high number, and then we're gonna go frame suspend out of TV. 1500 is usually good. All right. What is the TGTv? The Teachy. I'm glad you asked. The TGTv is a key item. So if I go to my bag, there's this item here, TGTv. This item, while you are staring at the screen, causes frames to advance 312 times as fast. So this is a triple frame perfect manip. I have to time the seed correctly. I have to time entering the TV correctly, and I have to time leaving the TV correctly, and then I have to time talking to Mewtwo correctly. So I've got over here. Oh, I just clicked on my own Twitch TV somehow. Okay, so we're gonna do this. So Now using Hyperframe. So my target frame is in the lower left-hand corner, I've got Papa Hefe's tool. In the lower right-hand corner, I've got my own tool that I've made. My target frame is 4,594,000. Then I'm going to spend 1,500 frames out of the TV. The goal is to minimize the amount of time you're out of the TV. You want to spend as long in the TV as possible. So I'm going to calculate here. Then I have 2 flow timers. Right? So my first flow timer, it's going to be this one. It's 6 beeps. Then my other one is going to be the amount of MS I'm in the TV. Be here. Now, I don't think anybody has done this before. Yeah, people have done it before. I have an old guide on it. I know Papa Hefe has done it before, and several Japanese players have done it before. So now we just have to start. I'm actually gonna name this one game. I'm gonna name this one TV. I'm gonna also start recording this guy. All right, so here we go. All right. What do you use to record your Game Boy screen? Or are you using a DS? I'm using a DS. Well, no, Hefe's tool isn't for TGTv necessarily. It's more like a general purpose fire red leaf green, I would say. But because my tool in the lower right hand corner is for the TV specifically. What's up, Gym Leader Zero? How you doing? Oops, I'm an idiot. That was an accident. I don't know why I mashed B. I think it was painting habit. Diamond Claw, why are you calling him a noob? Everybody has to learn. Don't be rude. What's up, Thirsty Michael? How are you today? I hope you feel better, Greenie. Thank you very much for lurking. Yes, Papa Hefe made the tool in the lower left-hand corner, and I made the tool in the lower right-hand corner. What's up, Ogdenim? How are you? Yes. So I'm holding A here. This is confirming my initial seed. Then I'm getting into the overworld as fast as possible. Then I'm going into my bag, and I'm going to start a timer the same time I open TGTv. And now we wait, and we watch the best television program of all time. The television program that advances frames. God, my water is so warm. There's a public down. I mean, CC Timer is public. CC Timer is made by Banziri. It's just a fully public tool. This is going to be wacky, ain't it? Oh, you know it. While I'm doing this, I'm going to actually do some... Please, he's stuck in the TV. Help him out. I will not help anyone. That guy's just stuck in the TV forever now. Alright, I need to... We're going to do some maintenance work. I've been gathering fire red leaf green seeds. We were on 4232. So I got to start from there. 4232. Just going to go through PNGs. But ask any questions you may have. Alright, we are... Here we got... Oh, hello, okay. We got the same one for 433. We got an 39964. A Persona 4 TV World method. Alright, so 3.5. I don't like that. Oh, actually, no, that's fine, right? Because 3.5 is going to be a new one. So I'm just editing some stuff in the meantime. 58918. And then we got 58918 again. What TV? That TV program is awesome, don't you think? In general, yeah, I tend to think it is awesome. 8 1 3 9 3 9 3 0 7 0 7. Oh, oops. All right. So yeah, I'm just recording some seeds in the lower left-hand corner right now. I had my bot running literally all night last night. Yeah, literally all night last night. 65183. Literally had my bot running all night last night. But if you guys have any questions, please ask me. Hey, what's up, Tony? How are you today? It's around 6 now. I'm not getting Shiny Tangle and Fire Red. What should I do to increase the chances? Learn how to RNG manipulate. Would increase your chances significantly. There is otherwise, if you're talking about a regular ass method to increase your odds in Fire Red, there is none. It is just there's just no method hunts. So that press there had to be frame perfect. And my press on Mewtwo here is also going to have to be frame perfect. That's for Game Boy Advance, Mark. Oh, I'm a goon. Fucking lol. Wow, I just wasted my entire first attempt. That was crazy. I forgot. I thought he was like the legendary birds. My entire first attempt in the toilet. Also, by the way, we have 50 viewers, which is crazy already. But we only have 25 likes. If you guys are enjoying the stream, if you guys are interested in TGTv, if you guys are interested in more TGTv stuff, I intend to redo my tutorial on it. Please drop the like button or consider becoming a channel member. I'm working really hard to make, you know, new videos and, you know, more streams and new content and interesting streams and stuff like that. You can be a channel member for as low as $1.99. So if you guys are having a good time, please consider that stuff. We dropped down to 46 members. I'm trying to get to 50 members to do a Jirachi tutorial and RNG minute. Boot up is faster on the GBA because on the hold on 1 second. On the GBA, you don't have to watch the whole DS logo fly down. Oh, whoops. Yeah, on the GBA, you don't have to watch the DS logo fly down. On the DS, you start the timer the same time you click the start game. And then you wait for then the DS logo like flies down and then the GBA logo plays. And this one, like on the GBA, you're only doing the GBA logo. And Fire Red, NPCs turning moves. Yes, that's correct, commenter. Shiny Hunter Ash says you could more games at the same time. Yeah, that's true. Welcome to Happiny, Ultra Moon Trainer. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Everybody pog for Ultra Moon Trainer. Members get access to my videos early, and they get access to a special section of my Discord where I talk to members only. Okay. So I appreciate it. Thank you very much. Yeah, I needed to click on Mewtwo to get the text box beforehand. The reason it went wrong is because the reason something went wrong was because I forgot the legendary birds in this game work differently than all the other guys. So I just basically forgot So okay, so we're going on to 4-8. Yes, only 3 members away. We've been this close before, so it would be cool. Oh. let's see, this one I don't like. To get there, but we'll see. 22396. Probably gonna. Oh, there's the dono notification. Thank you very much. Yeah, I mean, it's fine if you're doing that, Nateon, that's totally fine. The reason I don't do that anymore is I found seeds to be more inconsistent that way as of late. I think it does fuck with the CPU timer a little bit, but I'm not sure. Okay. Also gonna mark these guys. I might mark. Oh, whoops. Where'd they go? We have 40 more seconds, so let's... So this guy was 59892. Let's go here again. All right. 39498. 39498. All right, here we go. So we're gonna have to back out of this TV frame perfectly here. So that was a frame perfect input, and then talking to Mewtwo when I hit A here is also gonna be a frame perfect input. I will be checking many settings. Do you class these shinies as legit? Yep. I mean, what would not be legit about them is the question I would have for you, basically. Like, for me, RNG is cool because it is legit, right? It's not even just that they transfer, because non-legit Pokemon will transfer. The reason RNG Pokemon are legit is because the game is not... oh, thank you for rejoining, Zephyru. I appreciate it. Blisy best Pokemon. Well, thank you for rejoining the Happiny tier. So the reason they are legit is because the game is not doing anything abnormal. The game, they are not illegitimate Michael's Island. So again, the game is not doing anything that it is not supposed to be doing. We just understand what it's doing, and we are taking the power into our own brain cells and doing it that way, right? There is no illegitimacy. There is no cheating. There's no glitching. There is nothing. The game is fully doing what it's expecting to be, what's expected to be done. All right, so I did not find any Mewtwo, which is mildly concerning. Where you lax. I could increase this. 84C0. So it could be this one. That'd be a little surprising to me. I don't know how far different that was, but let's see. All right. 84. All right, that was one. I was one seed late. Whoa, Brian P. Welcome to Happiny. Thank you so much. What the heck? I appreciate it. This is also not on an emulator. This is fully on retail hardware. Like, everybody pog for new member, Brian P, by the way. So because of my seed list here that I've documented frame by frame, as you can see, I'm aiming for this seed, 3B88. I hit 84C0. That means I was one seed late. So I don't really have to adjust my seed. My frame, however, I was very late on my frame for some reason. Well, to be fair, I kind of didn't know. No, I did know. I was just pretty late on my frame. So it's not a huge deal. We're going to do an adjustment here. So I was early on my frame. Excuse me. I was early on my frame. Excuse me. Now, again, it is triple frame perfect. So it looks like we were 16 TV frames late, and that's it. So let's plunk these back down here. New TGTv total. All right, and we're gonna give this another go. So again, there is no glitches. There is nothing wrong. What's up, Lillian? How are you? There is no glitches. There is no hacks. The game is not doing anything it's not supposed to. That is why RNG is not illegitimate. That is why RNG isn't cheating, right? There's nothing wrong with it. Like, there is literally, the game is not even doing anything weird, right? Those who go for full odds have problems. I am not a shiny hunter. I super can't relate to them. There is, okay, so you said shiny hunter Ash. Shiny hunter Ash, you said something that also bothers me. Is you said there is no issues with going for shinies the hard way. So, like, shiny hunting is hard in its own way because it, in many ways, is a test of patience. But shiny hunting is not a test of skill, right? So shiny hunting the normal way, where you're doing random encounters, is not it is not the hard way necessarily, right? It is not necessarily the hard way, because what is hard for you is easy for other people. Like, shiny hunting for me is not difficult because you don't have to, there is no skill to it, right? The skill is patience. But if you have that patience, or more importantly, here's the key thing here. More importantly, if what you want out of Pokemon is not necessarily to wait around and grind all day, that doesn't even mean it is the hard way. It just means it's the uninteresting way. It is the boring way. If waiting to get a shiny like that is not interesting to you, that doesn't make it difficult for you. And I do think that if you want regular shinies, you should consider shiny hunting the normal way, because, you know, and because you don't you don't have the patience for it. Consider shiny hunting the normal way. Patience is a skill. You should build up patience, right? But also on top of that, something like this is a triple frame perfect input. I have to do a frame perfect input it's 1/60th of a second. I have to do that 3 times consecutively, right? And also I have to wait a long time. This is both a test of patience and a test of skill. This is interesting. This is cool, right? Like, this is the hard way. It is just different. Now, are you going to have to do a triple frame perfect input to get your shiny for normal RNG? No, I'm a fucking freak and I want a 5IV perfect Mewtwo. Of course I do. That's what I do. This is how I play these games. You know what I mean? It's just how I do it. Why do I do it? God only knows. I have become so rabbit holed, you know, I can't undo it, you know? Shiny Hunter, first of all, I don't know if Shiny Collector, I don't know if LJ would share that opinion to this day. And even if he does, that is not, how do I say? He is not the ultimate arbiter of what is true and what is false, right? I don't think that, like, again, I have talked to Shiny Collector a lot, and he doesn't have anything against RNG manips. Like, he doesn't, like I go to his stream, I talk to him a decent amount. Like, you know what I mean? I don't believe anymore he would say to you, I don't believe he would say to you anymore it's illegitimate. He would say it's not for him. And if he does still think it's illegitimate, that is his prerogative. But what I would say is anyone who claims to say shiny hunting or RNG manipulation is legitimate, or RNG manipulation is illegitimate, they are not, like, this is something that you really can't have a fully, like, it's a very personal decision for you, right? If you feel like RNGing is cheesing, I get it, right? You are taking a shortcut, but you're taking a shortcut by learning something skill-based, technical-based, and you're learning something about Pokemon. I obviously hard fall on the camp of RNG abuse being, you know, legitimate, because it is what is fun for me to do, right? But, like, and also I think my logic of it is not doing anything, you know, that the game couldn't normally do. Also, holy crap, thank you, Monkey. Welcome to Happiny. I really appreciate it. Everybody give a big pog to Monkey. We are only 1 member away from the bonus disc Jirachi. Thank you, everyone. You guys are coming out and being very supportive for my first stream back in 2 days. You guys are really cool. Thank you very much, everybody. So what I would say is that RNG manipulation, it can never be viewed as illegal because it's not, right? Like I said before, the game is doing nothing. The game is doing nothing wrong. The game is doing nothing abnormal. You just understand it. Now, it's also not illegitimate in the sense that there is nothing, there's nothing glitchy about this, right? Now, if you want to say they don't feel right to me, like a shiny gotten this way does not feel good to get this way, you know what I mean? That is totally valid, right? If you say this feels like a shortcut, I don't like that. Oh my gosh, Outlaws Shambles, thank you for becoming a channel member. I appreciate it. We have hit the bonus disc Jirachi goal. Everybody pog, woo! I don't know if it's going to be my next stream, but it will be soon. I don't know if I have the time to set up the hunt for tomorrow, but certainly I will probably be able to begin doing this on, I'll certainly be able to begin. Oh my gosh, another new member, Kelpo, welcome to Happiny. Thank you very much. Oh my gosh, you guys are so nice today. What the heck's going on? I have to, but I can promise it this week. I will start on the hunt this week. Thank you very much. Yeah, 5 new members today. What is going on? You guys are all insane. Thank you so much. I have to think of a new membership goal. I think I might, I don't know. We'll see. We'll figure something out. Yeah. Okay, so I have to, okay, so I hit seed 1-3. I hit seed 1-3. Whoa, I was kind of late on my seed. All right, I'm skewing late on my seed. So, all right, here's what I'm going to do. Because I'm skewing late on my seed, what I'm going to do is, because I'm skewing late on my seed, I'm going to actually adjust what I'm aiming for, and I need to find... Is that another one? Oh, yeah, it's Kelpa. Okay. Make sure it's not a new person. Alright. So we will say, because I was like... We're going to make this my new seed. Then we are going to copy that, and then we're going to redo this part. I'm going to do that. Then we are going to... I'm very close to it. I will do an adjustment for it just in case. Wow. Rao, welcome to Happiny. Thank you so much. What the heck? You guys are crazy today. Do you guys have any idea what bonus content you would like? Jesus. Oh my goodness. You guys are insane. All right, I have to focus. I have to focus. Thank you so much, Rao. Everybody pog Rao, please. You guys are very cool. Ugh, chat is going too fast. At the end of the day, regardless of how you hunt. Yes, that is what ultimately matters. And I can't, oh, fuck. I cannot agree with what Shiny Hunter Ash just said to me here. It's just that at the end of the day, RNG manipulation, single hunting, multi-hunting, method hunting, right? Whatever you want to do, however you want to play Pokemon, play it for yourself, man. Pokemon is fun. Pokemon is meant to be fun. It is a fucking children's video game. Do not let what anyone says deter you from... Do not let what anyone says deter you from playing the game how you want to play. As long as what your play does not affect other players, it doesn't matter. Are you planning to collect seeds for Fire Red 1.1 and Leaf Green as well? Yes. I will say I don't actually own an English copy of Leaf Green. I may attempt to get one for seed collecting. The plan right now... Hold on one second. The plan right now is to get... I might do another... I might even do... Elev. I might even do another evening, like another overnight of... Zen, welcome to Happiny. You guys are nuts. Thank you so much. What the hell, guys? I'm gonna cry. You guys are being very supportive tonight. What the hell? Thank you so much, Zen. Everybody pog for Zen. What's up, Laura? How are you today? Yes, you convert one into you can actually take a look at my program in terms of how it works. It is not necessarily converting 1 into 312. It is basically, it jumps 313 PRNG states every single frame is what it is jumping the normal amount of one PRNG state, and then it is also jumping an additional 312 frames. So there's 313 total RNG calls happening every single frame, and that's what's happening with TGTv. So busy at work that I'm like, nah, Blisy stream. Hell yeah, Laura. Don't get fired, but I'm glad you're here. Do you have a video? I do have a video of TGTv. However, I will warn you, it is a bit outdated. So I'm actually recording in the background to do another video on this. The old video will work, but please join the Discord if you have any other questions about it. Splats. It's not outdated. It is just older. It's before all of the good seed finding method. It's before my new frame calculator tool that I made. Stuff like that. I don't mean anything negative by this, but LJ hacks to remove his shiny hunts. Yes, LJ actually does. So again, I want to be very clear about this. I am friends with Shiny Collector. So he removes shiny locks via hacks. Something I would literally never do because I view it as cheating. So like, I don't know how to say, like, everyone's perspective on what is legitimate, what is illegitimate is different, and everyone should just do what is interesting. That's all. That's my only thing that I want to say. Thank you for the content. Thank you for your answer. I've got 40 shiny in Gen 3. Nice. What's up, Serious Blue? I don't know if I said hi. Blisy, you finally got a job. You're starting this Friday. Yo, hell yeah. Everybody, congratulations. Congratulations to Lily Leon. You never shiny hunted, mostly because I'm the same exact way as Raziel. I am not a shiny hunter. I have only ever hunted for IVs before I learned about RNG manipulation. And even then, if you never, how do I say? Like, I'm trying to think about how to say this. Like I really only go for shinies if I can also get them to be 5 IV, or I'll go for a shiny for content. But like I've never done a shiny hunt that is just for a shiny and no good stats that is not for content. And even now, like, I'm going for a shiny, but genuinely I want the 5 IVs. Like, I want the 5 IVs, and I used Ace to change my secret ID. You know what I mean? So would I recommend GBA or I think the DS capture card looks better. Whoever asked that, I can't remember already. Whoever asked DS capture card versus GBI. GBI is easier, right? You can just buy a fucking capture card. But I think the DS looks so much better. But and also a regular, like I don't think the DS capture card is too hard to install, but it is a more involved install than buying a capture card and plugging shit into it. I will say it's a little more versatile because it allows, you know, recording of DS games, of course, right? What? Oh, 243. All right, I was on seed, and I was like 1 TV frame early, I think. I think that's like 1 TV frame early. Yup. We were already only 1 frame off, guys. Literally already only 1 frame off. That is how close we are. And I've actually realized a problem that I'm on GBA mode. we're gonna be... I'm gonna have to redo some stuff. Oh, this sucks. Okay. Hold on 1 second. We were basically already only 1 frame off. Which is crazy. Alright. I might have to change a few things. The MS has actually probably changed drastically now because I had it on GBA, not DS the whole time. Will I keep streaming if I get it too fast? Yeah, actually, I believe I have Deoxys unlocked on this save. So I will just shift my focus to getting a Deoxys with probably the same spread. Also, hi Tom, how are you? Oh, I copied the wrong thing over here. So I don't know where it's going to happen now. I think I'm going to be significantly off now. Which is fine. We'll just get some recalibration going. What makes this RNG so hard? It is triple foot aim perfect. So you have to hit the seed frame perfect. Thank you, Cause D's. I appreciate it. So yeah, you have to hit the seed frame perfectly. Then after the seed, you have to exit the TGTv frame perfectly. And then after that, you have to hit Aeon Mewtwo frame perfectly. Your cat is on steroids and it is chaos. What is it doing to the cat? I've not had my cat be on steroids in a long time, and the one cat that I did have on steroids was very, very sick, so I don't think it affected him that much. Like, is your kitty okay? I hope you're okay. Did you see that? Did you guys all see? I want to bring it up. Did you guys all see me walking Asiago in the backpack? You guys all see that? Do you guys all see walking? I'm doing it in the lower right hand corner of the screen. Guys see me walking Asiago in my backpack? He fucking loved it, guys. He was having a blast in the backpack. He was having an absolute blast. He enjoyed it so much. All right, we're going to go back to inputting some automation stuff. All right, we are on 5.7. 52012. Not on steroids. She's already a pig that eats everything. That is not nailed down. On steroids, she's an absolute bully. She broke into the other cat's microchip feeder and ate her. Dude, and she took a dump. Jesus Christ. Tom, I'm sorry that you were dealing with that. That fucking sucks. I feel your pain in the sense that, like, I know your two babies don't get along. Like, you had one cat and you were like, I will get my other child. I'll get my child a friend by getting another cat. And now they do not like each other, and it made things worse. And I understand that pain. Because, you know, Asiago and Saffron do not get along. I mean, they don't. I definitely will concede I don't have it as bad as you. Where, like, but Saffron really does not like him very much. Like, she basically tolerates him, and I think that's the best I'm ever going to get. And so I can pray for a future where they tolerate each other more, and your one cat is being less of a bully. That's all I can say. I'm sorry that she has IBS, by the way. That's what the steroids are for. Oh, that sucks. I have that as a human, not as a cat, though. 'Cause I'm a human. That was a dumb thing to say. But I said it. Here I am. Okay, 6.2. God, I have so many seeds now, guys. Do you guys see how many seeds I have? Uh-oh. I think that is just wrong. I'm just going to put that there. I think order of appearance is more important. 3, 5, 4, 5. No. Oh. Sorry, I'm like sort of only half reading chat. I'm gonna go back to reading chat now. I just want to input all this data that I have. And I have to watch her like a hawk every time the other cat eat. That sucks. Asiago definitely does that to Saffron. He like bullies her where like she's doing something and he'll jump on her and like tackle her. There are cat whisperers, but like some cats are just never going to get along. Like all the work you can put in is basically to make sure they're both not miserable. All the work you put in for cats is to make sure both of them are not miserable. You really can't ever do anything to make them love each other. Dante's Gaming Pizza asks how this hunt works. I will explain as soon as Mewtwo shows up on the screen. Jackson Galaxy Tama has a great book. And his advice, I agree, also is not easy to follow. Like, cats are good because a lot of the advice you'll get for them is like, make sure you separate them this way, make sure you do this, make sure you do that. And it's like, the thing is, those steps will work, but you're not always going to be in a position to make every step work 100% of the time. And humans are imperfect beings. Like, no matter how good you do, like, it might not be enough, which, you know, sucks at the end of the day. But as long as your cats are not literally fully miserable, you're probably doing good enough. And you are a good cat mom, and you're doing your best. And it sucks that your cat is being an a-hole. Your other cat. All right, we were on seed, but we were extremely late. This is to be expected because I just changed my shit. Yeah, this is to be expected. I expected this. This is to be expected because I had the milliseconds wrong. I offer you my moral support and best well wishes, Tama. And any advice, I don't know, if you ever want to ask me. Saffron and Asiago, we got to do... I mean, you know your cats better than I do, but, like, I'm happy to talk to you about it or whatever. You know what I mean? That's what I'm basically trying to say. And a lot of Jackson Galaxy's advice tends to be more focused on single cat issues. Like, usually one cat has a serious behavioral issue, and it's usually aggressiveness is usually what he tends to focus on in my experience. Actually, I don't feel great about that seed. We're gonna give it another go. Okay. What game is this? This is Pokemon Fire Red 1.0. There's no mods or anything like that. The way this hunt works is that I have to hit A on the title screen to hit a specific seed. Then after that, I have to open the TGTv, and the TGTv advances the frames 313 times as quickly. And then I have to close the TGTv on a specific frame, and then I have to talk to Mewtwo on a specific frame. And if I've done all of that, then Mewtwo will be shiny and have 5 perfect IVs. I think I've missed my seed again, but I'm just going to go through it. All right. I mean, some cats, Lily, are just relaxed, right? Some cats are just ultra chill where they just vibe. They have no issues, you know? Lispy BGC, can you explain what's going on? I hope that explained it, Lipsy, for you. The game version to do this RNG in general does not have to be 1.0. The reason 1.0 matters is because Fire Red 1.0 and Fire Red 1.1, they have different initial seeds. So I don't have as big of a seed list for Fire Red 1.1. That's it. Like, you cannot hit the seed 3, whatever my, what seed am I aiming for? Like 3B88. You probably can't hit that on 1.1. Is setting up to RNG and Fire and Leaf Green difficult? There's more calibration. You have to figure out what seeds you're hitting. Someone asked if I considered speed running. No, I really haven't. You know, I had considered learning how to speed run for Colo, so I could learn to get through Colo as fast as possible for, you know, some of the later game RNGs. Doesn't Fire Red 1.0 have the... Leaf Green does have multiple versions, but its version do not affect the initial seeding for whatever reason. I don't think Fire Red 1.0 has the same initial seeds as Leaf Green, though. I can check. I don't know if there's any Leaf Green... I don't know if there's any Leaf Green seeds here. Leaf Green English. Let's see. No, because Leaf Green's hitting 3 FCC, where I'm hitting 3 B88 or whatever the hell. But in general, speedrun does not interest me because, I don't know, like, I don't gain much enjoyment, just, like I do, like, personal, like, I don't know, like, the idea of getting through a game fast and getting better at a game that way, that is not the interesting, for Pokemon specifically, that is not what is interesting about the mechanics to me, right? That is not what is interesting about the mechanics to me. I have considered speedrunning other games. I had really considered getting into speedrunning some of the Metroid games, because completing Metroid games fast is interesting to me, right? But Pokemon, completing them fast is not super duper interesting to me. So no, not really for Pokemon. But I do think speedrunning is cool. Thank you for all your great vids, by the way. It feels so good to stomp the battle frontier with style. Hell yeah, Outlaw. I agree. Spec, if I did Colo... The Colo speedrunning route I was specifically learning, Spec, was actually the Bayleaf route. For reasons I don't feel like explaining. But, like, someone basically meme routed a Bayleaf route. Like, Espeon-less Bayleaf route. So... Alright, we got a quirky nature. Let's hope we're close. Alright, I was about 1 TGTv frame off, and I was definitely late on the seed. I don't feel great about... I knew I didn't feel great about the seed anyway, so this is, like, okay. So we were totally about 3 frames off. Oh, holy crap. Oh, so how did I learned all of this. It depends on, like, which thing you're talking about. So it depends on what thing you're talking about, what I learned. Like, for TGTv, there wasn't really watchable tutorials or anything. TGTv, the way I learned it was a friend of mine in Japan. So this was a method that was only known in Japan. And a friend of mine in Japan... explained to me exactly the methodology for it, and that was it. So that is how I was taught TGTv. And then for me specifically, I don't want to like I don't like talking about it in this way too much, but okay. So with TGTv and Fire Red and Leaf Green stuff specifically, Japan had already developed a lot of methods for Fire Red and Leaf Green, right? They were the ones who pioneered the wait at the title screen a really long time and then hit A there. They were also the ones who figured out hold A at the title screen, get you consistent seeds. Now, in terms of everything from there on, there was a lot of research. Papa Hefe, my friend, he figured out that every single game had different lags at the title screen. I think that was Hefe. I'm almost positive that was Hefe. I don't want to attribute it to him to incorrectly, but I'm pretty sure Hefe went into an emulator and realized that Fire Red 1.0, 1.1, and Leaf Green all had different initial seed lags. Then after that, we also realized a part of the problem was Eon Timer. Eon Timer 1.6 was what we were using at the time, and even Eon Timer 2.0 were completely inadequate for the challenges that Fire Red and Leaf Green. Not only were they inaccurate in the sense that they lagged back and forth from frame to frame, right? But they were completely inaccurate on the sense that, like, on the grounds that, like, how do I say? Ooh, my DS is low battery. Like, they were just like on frame to frame, they would lag. Then on top of that, we realized that the DS's frame rate for GBA games was documented incorrectly. So we fixed that as well. And then the final, like, big nail in the coffin was that Hefe, I think, again, I want to say it was Hefe, or no, it was the speedrunners. The speedrunners started using Flowtimer for RNG manips, and Hefe realized we should be using Flowtimer instead of Eon Timer. So Hefe built this. This whole calculator to use, like in a spread. Actually, you could take a look at it in this spreadsheet here. It's still here, even though it's out. There's no reason to use it anymore. Thank you for following SOS Andromeda. I appreciate it. So this is the original Flowtimer calculator that Papa Hefe built. I made an auto-updating computer app for this and website for this. Then for TGTv, specifically, I realized that the guy who made the original TGTv calculator is super smart. His TGTv calculator is, like, not actually very good. The way it works, the math out is not good. And so if you look at my source code here, let me actually add another internet. So if you look at my source code here, I just put all the JavaScript in the web page here. This is all some bullshit, right? Let me find the JavaScript here. So that guy's original code does not account for the way TGTv does stuff. So now let's take a look here. So TGTv has a few things about it, right? This bit of math here specifically, my friend James helped me figure out. This bit of math here basically means so let's say I was one. Oh, I have to get this out of here. I didn't realize how close I was. I'll go back to explaining that later. I play only on retail. I have no Scarlet Violet predictions. Yeah. All right. Figured it wouldn't be shy. Dude, I'm talking too much. I'm talking so much. Now, I know all of you are about to ask, hey, how are you speeding it up? I have a mod chip installed in my DS that lets me speed the game up. That is all that is. It is not emulator. I installed a mod chip called the GB Accelerator. I'm actually working on a video showing me installing one in my GBA. 140, 203. Oof. We were bad on the advances. Seed was EEF. I was one seed early. We're just going to give it another rip. We're just going to do the... So again, this is very difficult. This is a triple frame perfect input. You are distracting me. That's okay. This is a regular DS, not a DS Lite. I bought two GB accelerators. I installed one in my Capture DS and one in my DS Lite. Then I also recently installed, it is not the GB accelerator in this, but I installed something that is basically a different alternative to the GB accelerator. The modder Bonziri made it, or BZL. It's called the GBA CLK Plus. So I installed that recently. Oops. Do you play on a CRTV when you play the GameCube games? No, I actually have my GameCube. Oh, what's up, W Rocco? How are you doing? My GameCube. My GameCube has a digital out port, and I have an HDMI output on my GameCube. I'm actually gonna go eat a little snack because I'm fucking starving. I did not eat enough today. I'm chewing. Sorry, everyone, I'm chewing. Yeah, I have a very sensitive stomach. Which RNG manip collection am I most proud of? I don't know. I'm generally very proud of the fire red and leaf green stuff because, like I said, Hefe and I did a lot of work on the methodology together. Like I said, I wrote this program. You know what I mean? This program I wrote here. So beforehand, if you were in the old TGTv program, if you were 304, if you were 314 frames late, it would tell you subtract by 314. But in reality, you are only one TGTv frame late and then one regular frame late. And so this little bit of math accounts for that, right? On top of that, I've also accounted for a few different variables here. I keep forgetting that. I've accounted for a few different variables in the sense that there's like a hard-coded frame lag for entering and exiting TGTv. What's up, Danny? What are you talking about, Leonardo? I know what the Mewtwo's stats are. I don't understand what you're trying to tell me. I know I have a stat calculator here. Like, I use a stat calculator to tell me if my Mewtwo is good or not. Plus, we will know if my Mewtwo is good or not because it will be a big sparkle kitty. I guess I was pretty early on TV advances, huh? I was on frame and I was early on TV advances. What are you gonna do? That's how it is. That's how it is. My Mewtwo is not going to be 6 perfect IV. It's only going to be 5 perfect IV. Okay, regarding Emerald. So I soft reset it on one new file for 2 days until I got a shiny Mudkip. All of a sudden, so that means I got a random shiny early frame. That does. I just can't seem to hit the random Emerald frame with soft resetting and counting. I mean, you know your shiny frame, just RNG manip it. We're never going to get it. No, this is an RNG that is going to take a long... This is going to... I mean, listen, I could get it today. They're totally possible I get it today. But this is something that could also... It is, again, triple frame perfect, right? Triple frame perfect. This is something that could take a few days. My first ever TGTv hunt took me several weeks. I did this again. I should not have. The original Zapdos took me about 2 weeks of streaming. I actually like the green shinies. I like this. I like Mewtwo shiny a lot, actually. What's up, Lerman? Yes, I did get the Ray. Why is there no web-based Flowtimer or Pokefinder? I don't know. You'll have to ask the people who made them. I don't understand what you're trying to tell me, Leonardo. Yeah, I don't think Mewtwo's going to take me 2 weeks. It could. Listen, I could just eat shit for 2 weeks, but I don't think Mewtwo... I don't think Mewtwo is going to take that long. Right? So you also start... Was that your suggestion, Lerman? I remember someone told me... Mewtwo... Not Mewtwo, to stand behind Rayquaza, and I just started doing that for no reason. I mean, you can remove EVs, Danny, in Emerald with the berries. Yeah, Alabama E said, if you get it this run, I drop 50 on you. And I got it that run. It was crazy. You do have an early frame, yes. Just got your secret ID for Fire Red using a shiny Lapras I got. Going to now attempt RNGing in that game. Been learning and practicing with your timing on Emerald. Nice, Canadian Chunk. Good luck on it. If you have any questions, you can happily join the Discord, and many more people will help you out. But obviously, my videos are a good starting point, right? You want to hunt Zapdos as well, competitive? Yeah, that was my first TGTv ever, was the Zapdos. Hope everyone is enjoying the stream. If you guys enjoy my streams, you enjoy my content, please consider becoming a channel member. I'm really trying to grow and work on my YouTube, and that is like the #1 way you could support me right now. It's as low as $1.99. You get access to videos early. You get access to a special section of my Discord, and stuff like that. There's other rewards. I can't remember them on the top of my head right now. But I'm working. I'm going to have 2 videos. I'm at minimum making 2 videos this week. I'm going to be doing a video for Emerald and maybe like a more creative video of me installing the GB accelerator into my GBA. I forget what I was fucking talking about, but so I promise you will have 2 videos this week, members, and they will probably be out like on the weekend, on days I'm not streaming for the general public. So yeah. Is there RNG manipulation Sword and Shield? Yes, there is. There is Raid RNG and there is Overworld. I believe I'll be able to do the Overworld RNG manip soon, actually. Lego. I don't know if Lego Figure accepted the poll request. He did not. So yeah, there's going to be probably a overworld. There's probably going to be an overworld. RNG soon. Any ETA for Emerald Painting RNG? Emerald Painting RNG is the same as the Ruby and Sapphire video. I have no ETA. I'm definitely going to start working on it. I've been wanting to start it for a while, but, you know, I just haven't gotten it yet. Maybe I'll be able to start it then on my next 2 days off, though. I'm off Thursday, Friday. Right? So, yeah, I'm off Thursday, Friday, so... hopefully I'll be able to at least start it then. What is this nature? But if you understand the Ruby Sapphire painting, you should be easily able to understand the Emerald painting video. This is a pretty good Mewtwo, I feel like. Never mind. I was, like, late on my TV now. I want to see... I was like 2 TV frames late. I don't think it's worth adjusting right now. If I do a few more like this and I'm that late again and stuff like that, I'll adjust. But for right now, no. And I have I was only 1 seed late, so we're doing well. I mean, we are very calibrated in. We are dialed in, everybody. We are you know, there's a chance this Mewtwo pops in, you know, an hour or 2. Raid dens are easy to manip. They are not hard at all. The moment it becomes possible to do the overworld RNG on Sword and Shield, in terms of getting the trainer ID and secret ID, then that is going to be my priority video. Fudge. That's going to be my fudge. That's going to be my priority video. Do you have Pokemon cards? Some. Not too many, though. I'm not actually too into the cards. I know a lot of people are really into Pokemon cards, but I'm actually not super into them. You found what to be difficult? Raids? Oh. Have you done back-to-back RNG manip 5, 6 IV shinies? If so, what do you mean back-to-back? Like, in one manip done it? No. No, I would not. I have not done that, and I probably wouldn't. There's no... that is challenging for, I would say, no reason, right? That's just like a flex thing, and it's like cool if you did it, but like there was kind of no point. Something like this is there is a point to it, and it is cool. Fudge blood. Why you guys both point out said fudge? Amanda does not curse off. She does not curse at all, and she doesn't really like it. So I tend to like having been living with her and spending lots of time around her. I tend to lower, like, I curse a little bit less than I used to. I have no problem, like, saying fuck or whatever, though. Like, not specifically a family-friendly channel or anything like that. I'm just also not intentionally unfamily-friendly, if that makes sense. Like, here's what I will say about me. In part, probably because of my ADHD. In part because of other things about me. I have a very hard, like, you are not gonna get I am a person where you are getting most of the time some level of stream of consciousness. I do not have a very good filter on saying things coming out of my mouth. So, as Thomas said, it's smart on YouTube to limit swears for ad friendliness. Even though that is smart, in streams and stuff, it is not easy for me. You are getting very close to what I am actually like in real life in terms of these streams. This is how I behave. This is how I talk. The difference is there are however many of you in chat versus me talking to one person. But this is who I am. Like, I'm not. It is difficult for me to not be the way that I am. Like when I'm streaming or when I'm making a video. I will say in videos, especially videos that are like my tutorial videos, I do go out of my way to not. But the reason I'm like not swearing in those videos is because like they're not like they're like not a vlog or something. You know what I mean? It's like it's just like, to me, I am trying to produce like a professional product that like is like it is just something anyone can watch and learn from. And I'm just trying. There's no editorial. My personality is not supposed to come through in my tutorials. So if I were to curse, like I would not be cursing in my videos, but it just in the tutorial videos specifically, right? Hey, what's up, Magic Freak 500? How you doing? Impish. I think I've hit this one before, have I not? All right, we were very close and we were still one late on the seed. I might do an update again if I'm late a third time though. And I will say, by the way, like I do not view it as a positive. There are beeps in Flowtimer. I just have it muted. Kuzio. What's up, Derek? How are you doing? What's up, Crazy Gaming? I do not view it as a positive aspect of me that I talk at a stream of consciousness like a lot of the time. Like I view this as like a negative aspect that I am trying to correct. Like I'm trying to. I'm not so stupid or rude or mean, by the way, that I would just fucking stream of consciousness insults I try very, very hard to not make people's feelings hurt. You know what I mean? But like, so, and because of that, like I don't view the way that where I think something and I say it out. I don't view that as a positive aspect. So it is something that I've been curtailing for a very long time. Like I have been slowly able to feel, and it's to the point where I always like how do I say? Like I always like never know if something like my confidence in terms of how I speak to people is very low. So I always work like I talk a lot, and I talk a lot like this where I'm basically thinking out loud. And that is what I'll say is I think out loud. And sometimes thinking out loud is me saying fuck. Sometimes it's me saying fudge because I'm having more of a Mandy day where I think and behave more like Mandy for no other reason than, you know, I live with her. I love her. I love her habits. So just like, I just tend to not curse as much. Like I used to curse a lot. And now I just don't really as much. Compared to, you know, and it's just because of how much time I spend with her, I would say. I always try to limit swearing in content because even if I'm making adult content about kids things for other adults, sometimes it's weird to be talking about kids things while using adult language. Yeah, I mean, I don't think, for me, cursing is not something that I, like, do on purpose. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's not, I don't know how else to explain it. Like, cursing is in general something that happens more to me in like a natural conversation, where I like just say like I just stub my toe, or like something happens, or someone does something kind of jerkish. You know what I mean? It's like, it's not like something I do on purpose typically. So, yeah, I don't know. Typically, I don't have to censor myself for my guides. Like, there is not a situation where I'm making an RNG manipulation tutorial and I'm gonna be saying the F word. You know what I mean? So it's usually pretty easy for me to not curse, because I don't really have to try. It's just not, it's not something that's gonna come up. Yeah, I don't know. By the way, Blisy, good to see you streaming. It's Dylan Meadows. Oh, so I actually noticed, Dylan, that you were trying to, correct me if I'm wrong, and I will stop referring to you as Dylan. I've noticed that your GitHub and like a lot of your stuff has switched to Das Ampharos. I assume that you're trying to like distance your real human being name from your Pokemon presence. It's good to see you here, though. It's good to see you here. I'm always happy to see you. I hope you and your kid are doing well. I remember the last time, maybe it wasn't the last time, it was a few times ago, you talked about having a baby. So I hope your baby is doing well. It's probably a year ago at this point, honestly, Dylan. You're doing good, man. I was wanting to ask you something because I saw one of your vids for timer RNG manipulation for Sun and Moon. I was wondering, can that be used for starter shinies? Starter is really difficult in Sun and Moon. I've never done it. It probably could be done, but I've never done it. Sadly, cursing in your line of work is a second language. Yeah, me too. I work in kitchens, so I'm a cook and chef and such. Was a chef, pastry cook, all that. I don't know about this. We'll see, reaches 500 members. Maybe you can do YouTube full time. That's so many members from where I am. I am appreciative of the support that I have now. I promise I am working to grow my channel to the best of my ability. Thanks for remembering. You've never been able to come up with a good username that didn't use your real name. Finally found it. I like Das Ampharos. It's really cool. It's like got a like nice ring to it is the best I could say. Like, I don't know how else to explain it, but there's something nice about it. You know what I mean? 244, 170, 149, 205, 148, 205. Okay, I am consistently late. I'm gonna actually put this, do this. I'm still not gonna adjust my seed, even though I might have to. And of course, I try to remember things about people who I talk to. Do you know what I mean? Like, sometimes, like, people talk to me and I don't remember anything about them. I don't remember meeting them or anything like that. But, like, especially someone like you, Ampharos, where it's like you were someone I talked to on, like, a decently regular basis, doing something that it was not necessarily for me, but, like, Eon Timer 3.0 is, like, very good for the space and community I'm in. I'm like, I'm gonna remember, like, you come in my streams, I'm gonna remember stuff about you. I try anyway. I try to, like, be courteous to other people, I guess is what I'm fucking saying. You know what I mean? What game? I think this is 8, whatever the fuck. I think this is the 8 seed. We'll go for the run anyway, just because, but... Alright, which game is RNGing Eggs and Wild the hardest? What game is the hardest? Well, it's not Gens 4 or 5. They're out of the running. Eggs are really easy in Sun and Moon. Greenie says Gen 6 retail. The thing about Gen 6 is, I don't know. Gen 6 is definitely tedious, but it's like not that much harder. It's not that much harder than like normal Gen 3. If you're just talking your basic baby RNG manip, I think Fire Red and Leaf Green is just inherently the most difficult execution because it is always going to be double frame perfect. I think so. If you're talking a basic beginner level RNG, it's probably Fire Red and Leaf Green because you literally have to be double frame perfect, right? Our son is doing good. He's a year old now, which is crazy. That is insane. Past year's been real tough, though. Struggling with mental health stuff. Was diagnosed with depression, anxiety, and ADHD. Yeah, don't you love a late blooming? I don't know how old you are, but don't you fucking love a late bloom ADHD? I feel for you, man. I didn't get just diagnosed with any shit like that until I was in my 20s. Like, I was probably... Like, I got diagnosed with anxiety when I was 18 and like other like depression and stuff. And then, you know, I dealt with it the best that I could. And then when I was like 24 or something, I was like 23 or 24 is when I got like basically after I had sort of given up on the ability to go to college. Yeah, this is exactly what happened to me, Amphros, is I was adult diagnosed at 24 with ADHD and detentive, right? And it's like my whole life, literally my whole school life was my family, my parents, my teachers telling me, like, you are lazy and you are smart if you could just apply yourself to something other than fucking video games. You like, why can't you do this? And it's like, they didn't even test me. You know what I mean? They didn't even fucking test me. Like my whole life, like it made me very bitter towards my family. I hope it didn't do that to you. But like, yeah, it made me very, very bitter towards my family. I was very upset by this. It's just like, dude, your wife and I have been trying to get your 4-year-old daughter evaluated for autism. Yeah, you're like a year younger than me, maybe a year and a half younger than me. Yeah. Yes. Yes. Yes, Das Amphros. Yes, exactly. Yeah. Yeah. Everything is always overwhelming. You can never focus on anything unless you are fully immersed into it, and then you can't focus on anything else. And it's just like, I don't know, man. It just sucks. Yeah, like... And like... Yeah. Yeah, Das Amphros, exactly. Yeah, you sound like me. You were diagnosed in elementary school, but was given meds for... I was diagnosed in elementary school, but was given meds for it. Was treated more or less the same way because pills didn't magically solve your problems. Yeah. Yes, they basically just put you on pills, didn't teach you any life skills about how to deal with ADHD while you're using the fucking pills. Like, the pills do not necessarily help that much. I'm currently not on meds. I think I want to try getting back on them now that my anxiety is fucking, like, doing a lot better. But, like, the thing is, like, techniques have helped me more than, like, just, like, techniques, like, from a therapist and, like, reading things online when I'm able to focus enough to fucking do that. Like, those helped me. And this is not it. Let me be very clear about something. This is not fucking, like, get officially diagnosed. Medicine is going to probably help you if you have the ability to do so. You just, like, are gonna need to do other shit too. You know what I mean? You're just gonna need to do other shit too. It is a whole process to deal with. It is a whole process to deal with, and like, the in general advice has helped me. Hold on, I have to actually make sure this is good. I don't know why I don't trust my... Sorry, I didn't mean your specific case, Tama. Okay, I think this is fine. I would argue it was medically irresponsible to put me on pills, considering I was previously diagnosed with childhood migraines, and they should have tried anything else first. I mean, yeah, I don't think that, sometimes, I don't know what it is, but parents just don't listen to kids sometimes. And, like, sometimes they don't even listen to doctors. They just want some magic thing to cure you. And, like, that's not how it's gonna be. And, like, I don't know. I don't wish that I had... I don't necessarily wish that I had, like, fucking pills in high school or middle school or something like that. But, like, I wish that I had found out and, like, something was done about it. You know what I mean? Like, it sounds like you basically, Tama, went through, like, Dylan definitely, I very much relate. I definitely relate to you, Dylan, in that sense. But, like, Tama, like, sounds like you went through the same exact goddamn thing. Like, yes, it was caught earlier, but, like, they just put you on pills. Like, they didn't fucking help you. You know what I mean? Being on pills is not helpful. Like, the pills are a tool that you need to learn how to use. And also, if the pills are gonna fucking affect your migraines, obviously that's also fucking bad. Like, it's just as bad as anything else. Like, I basically, like, when I'm talking about, like, my experience in ADHD stuff, like, it is hard to not be consumed by, like, it is hard to not be consumed by, like just, like, me being upset at my family for doing this. You know what I mean? Like, it is just, like, you know what I mean? Like, it's just hard for me to not be upset by it. Like, that is the one thing that I have to deal with, is I, like, have to, I put energy towards not being upset at my family for not even thinking about this shit earlier. You know what I mean? That sort of thing was just not understood by our parents' generation. I wish they had made an attempt to get me an IEP or send me to any other school than a college prep ass high school. Yeah, I don't know what your high school experience is like, but like, I actually got an IEP because my handwriting was so bad, and that's the only way I got an IEP. My teachers could not read my fucking handwriting. Yeah, my teachers could not read my handwriting, and again, like, I got an IEP that way, and I was able to sort of, when they were, like, my teachers petitioned for me to have an IEP, and like how do I got an IEP because my teachers petitioned it to me because that they could not read my handwritten assignments anymore. And during the IEP interview, I was able to, like, talk to, and I was 18, by the way, when they fucking, or maybe I was 17 when I got my IEP, so I was not old. I don't know. I'm trying to learn. It's okay for, no, it's fine. I don't have, you are fine, Dylan. I will say this much. Like, you are a person, would I be okay with a random stranger talking about these things to me? Probably not. But, like, I know you, I have rapport with you. I asked you how you were doing, honestly, because I know that you had a kid, and I know that's got to be hard on any human being to have. so you are totally fine. I hope that you can keep it improving. And if you ever need to talk about, oh fuck. If you ever need to talk about like that ADHD stuff or anything else like that, like feel free to like fucking talk to me. Reach out on Discord or something like that. I have no problem talking. An IEP is like a special education tool, like to help. They usually have like, basically that usually a kid struggles in a specific aspect in their education, and in IEPs like an IEP is usually something that is like will help them with whatever specific thing that they've got that is problematic for them during their like education. So like my brother had an IEP because my brother has my younger brother has like very severe dyslexia, to where like a lot of letters like a lot of letters literally fully look the same to him, and stuff like that. I actually have a very mild version of it, which luckily really did not impact my reading or anything like that. Okay, I was like 1 early maybe. I was 2 early maybe. Okay, I was almost exactly 1 early. All right, we're gonna give it a few more ripperinos. So my brother had like a really severe dyslexia, and he has a lot of trouble reading, and it's not because my brother's fucking stupid. My brother is a very smart person, and he got an IEP very early on, and all the IEP does is allows teachers. It would allow in school teachers to read questions to him. So because he was also often allowed to have, like, he would get test proctors, and so teachers would read questions to him, and they would also, I think, read back. I think they would read questions back to him, or not read questions. They would read his answers back to him to make sure he spelled things correctly, and said all the words he had meant to correctly. So it was very specific to him and his dyslexia. Whereas my IEP was specifically, I was allowed to type on computers. I was allowed to type on computers because my handwriting was so goddamn bad. So I was allowed to type on computers instead of handwrite things during tests. And oh, he was actually also allowed extra time on tests because the reading was so difficult. By the way, the reason ADHD people have bad handwriting is our brain moves faster than our hands can. Is that true, Milo? Part of the reason my handwriting is bad is I clearly have some sort of chronic wrist problem, where like I've had wrist pain since I was young. What's up, Game Pokemon Unite? How are you? I would actually give everyone else the opposite of advice. Do not play Pokemon Unite. Do not play any MOBA games, massive online battle arenas. Do not play them. League of Legends is a cancer for society. It will make your life worse. Never play it. Never play Dota. Never play Pokemon Unite. Stay away from MOBAs. They are a genre that is, by nature, addictive and dangerous. I feel strongly about this, if you couldn't tell. Pokemon. Yes. Mr. Cross, that's so wholesome. I have ASD, but the important thing is always believe in yourself and have be strong in environment. I agree with you. I basically never learned how to take notes properly. Even to this day, I can take notes on a computer because I type very fast, despite my poor typing form. But I type pretty fast, and it's just like because of that, like I got good at remembering things just from people saying stuff, and like I could just remember things people say, and my notes are now very like scatterbrained, 1 or 2 line things that are not like, they're just like 1 or 2 line things that are just not useful. Like, if I'm truly honest, playing Dungeons and Dragons has helped my note-taking ability, because like I would write notes for the sessions down, and it didn't help my handwriting, but it helped me learn to format taking notes. Because in school, because I grew up never taking notes and I would just remember everything, it was never a problem for school. And I never needed to take notes elsewhere. But when I started playing tabletop games, I couldn't remember things. It was surprising to me. I was like, wow, this is strange. I usually just remember shit. You know what I mean? And now I am like working and improving on taking better notes. You're really smart, though. You do, like, programming stuff, Ampharos. Oh, fuck. That was so early. Hey, what's up, Dark Unify? How you doing? You should be proud of yourself and what you've achieved. If you are alive, have a home, and can eat food, I consider yourself doing well, and just keep trying, and it's only going to get better as long as you keep trying to improve. Yeah. I knew that was early. I don't even know what seed CEOC is, though. But that's what I've got. Well, I was 2 seeds late. There we go. Came for the Pokemon, stayed for the moral support. Yeah, I'm just talking. I don't know, I'm just fucking talking. What's up, user unspecified? Got through high school graduation last Saturday and was binging your streams all study for finals. Thank you for the content. Thank you for the support. I hope you did well on your finals. Congratulations on graduation. I've been trying to get into programming more. Did you learn like in school, or was programming like a hobby that you made more professional and like watched videos on? Because I'm wanting to get more into actual programming. Like, I made this JavaScript, you know, bullshit or whatever, you know what I mean? But this is like bad. Like, reading the source code is like disgusting. Like, I want to get better at it, but like, I have an idea for a program I want to write, and Xiao was advising me on it earlier in the Discord, and it's just like, it's very overwhelming to find a good place to start, because like, I start reading stuff and I'm like, Jesus Christ, like, I understand literally 1 word of this. I am gonna be doing my best effort, Xiao. But like, I read a little bit of Merp's thing on my phone at lunch, and I was like, fuck, I understand not a lot about this. Like, I literally don't understand a lot of it. Like, I'm already like, not like it's very intimidating. Like, I look at it and I'm like, okay, I get some shit that's happening, but then it starts going in there and I'm like, oh, like, here we go. Like, I'm not like, I haven't had, to be fair, I haven't fully sat down and just looked at it, you know what I mean? But it's very intimidating. It's very intimidating. I've been using your tutorials to RNG in Gen 3 and 7. Gonna learn some more gens as well. Keep up the good work, Blisy. Thank you very much. I'm just gonna call you Google. Why does it feel like I'm the odd one out sitting between a bunch of geniuses? I am not smart. Well, I am a person who is, well, I'm not dumb, but like, I don't know how to, I have been able to do yeah, I saw them. I didn't click on them yet. Like I said, I only looked at it on my fucking iPhone during lunch. Like, I'm probably not going to be able to sit down and do it. Because I'm watching a movie with Amanda tonight after stream. Like, I'm going to end stream, cook dinner, and then watch a movie with Mandy. And then I'm probably going to fucking go to bed. It's crazy, Dylan, Amphros, because your Eon Timer 3.0, which if by the way, I don't want to pester you, maybe you can't do it anymore, but it is extremely accurate. It is much more accurate than even Eon Timer 2.0, and it is not compiled. And so I just link people to a Google Drives where I pre-compiled it. But I would love it if that could get done for... I have to get someone to compile that shit for Mac for me. So Mac users can have a good timer. And someone in my Discord, by the way... Oh, I have to ping this person. Someone in my fucking Discord did compile it for their M1 Mac, Eon Timer 3.0. And I was like, you have to share this. Please share it so other people can have it. And he was like, yes, once I find a way to upload it. And then he never uploaded it. Oh, I wanted to scream. Because I actually do use Eon Timer 3.0 for most things nowadays. For anything Gen 3 related, except Fire and Leaf Green, I basically use Eon Timer 3.0. Alright, I'm now early. I don't know, if you know how to compile... If you know how to compile code, it's probably something that you could help with. You are a developer too? Yes. There's also a pull request. I don't know what this is. Where are you? Yeah, it's fine. I understand. Here, compile this for Mac, Derek. I believe the code base, it says Eon Timer 2.0, but I believe this code base is Eon Timer 3.0. It's just not released yet, and if you build it from source, I think it's Eon Timer 3.0. If you can compile that for Mac, please. We need a Mac release. And yes, 2 years ago. Okay, did I already forgot if I fucking did this shit. That's ADHD. That's ADHD for you. If you want to understand how everything works inside the functions, that's a lot of extra work. Well, I mean, that is how I did the Python script that I made. That is how I did in Python. Xiao. Like, I don't know that I wrote a single goddamn line of... I don't know that I wrote a single line of code in the Python script that I posted in the programming section. Like, I basically just fucking Googled how to do things in Python and copy pasted them until what I wanted to work happened. Let me see. I wrote, I think, exactly one of the lines. I made the image count while count, like, so it would loop infinitely. And then the only other thing that I typed was the file names and stuff, basically. Everything else was me fucking Googling image recognition Python, screen capture Python. I was like, can I combine them and just import both at the same time? I think one of my bigger hurdles is I don't fully understand how LCRNG works, but like I said, I have to give it a more thorough reread when I'm not like sitting during lunch break at work, you know what I mean? I know my job is like not very brain heavy, I'm just cooking, but it is very physically exhausting. And so even though it's very physically exhausting, so when I get on my lunch breaks, even though oftentimes on my lunch breaks I want to do something, I want to code, or I'll want to like practice coding or read code or like work on a video idea or write a script or something. Oftentimes the physical exhaustion translates to mental exhaustion, and I just sit like, you know, in the break room or in my car if it's a cold day doing nothing. You know what I mean? Tell me what. I'm going to enter more data into my spreadsheet. All programming developers are professional Googlers. Well, I promise, like I pestered you for this, Shao, and because it's like you are a very smart person, Shao, I think. And so like I pestered you because you encouraged me to automate the Python script, right? Like to get the screen capture automation, which worked wonders. And it like, I have done, like I said, you've seen my small programming projects that I've done before, right? Like, you know, the website or those JavaScript applications, and stuff like that, or my Arduino. Like, I've done smaller, you know, scale stuff like that before. And like, you encouraged me to do the Python script, which was like pretty much out of my wheelhouse. I had never worked in Python at all before. And like, you gave me like a confidence and like a, you know what, like I have been wavering back and forth with like committing more to learning more programming stuff. And I think this specific project is something that I've wanted a long time. And I find that I learn best when I have something like a goal that I view as achievable. And so like, you've encouraged me, and like I want to capitalize on this encouragement and success that I feel based on what I did. And so like, I went to you today because I was like, this guy encouraged me. I was like, this guy encouraged me before. I'm gonna ask for more advice. I think he's fucking smart and like knows his shit. So if anyone could like point me in a good direction, it is you. And like, I want to like thank you for the encouragement, especially if I'm able to like continue to actually like build something that I wanted to. You know what I mean? you know, maybe I'll fail, and that's fine too. All right, I was very close. I was like one. I might have been literally 1 TV frame late or something like that. I was really close. I'm gonna do an adjustment because I want to get as precise as possible now. I'm getting mad. Oops. All right. I actually almost wish you didn't write the Fire and Leaf Green Ace code too, because I think I could have gotten there on my own, but because I remember when I had learned I have spent a significant amount of time learning Z80 ASM, and it went on the back burner a little while ago, just too much going on, and I remember. Even though it is a totally different assembly language, when I was reading through all of the assembly commands and stuff for the GBA games, like GBA's ARM, I remember reading through it and going, "Damn, it is cool how much of this I can read, despite the language being fully different." What's up, Emil? How are you doing? Thank you for stopping by. I've got the repo clone and I'm installing CMake. I'll let you know once I get it rolling. Hell yeah, Derek. Because yeah, Mac users right now do not have a good timer that works. Like I know, I want to say the only Mac user I've talked to personally is Tama, and I know I'm almost positive she runs regular Eon Timer in, she runs regular Eon Timer in like a virtual machine or something, I think. Or on a fully different laptop. I can't remember. Oh god, assembly. Well, Z80 assembly is old. It's like 1980s. I got as far as having a sprite on the screen of a Game Boy and moving it around. I wanted to make a Game Boy game, but that's on the back burner for now. Way back burner. I split my attention too much between different hobbies and things I'm interested in, and right now, basically my commitment is my big commitment is YouTube. It is a hobby, but it is something that I like too much right now to not I like my channel too much right now to not like do as much as I possibly can with it while I have the opportunity, right? Like I am working part-time. I am enjoying I'm working part-time. I'm enjoying the YouTube channel. I'm enjoying doing it. I'm enjoying, you know, streaming with all of you guys. This is not like a fucking joke either. Like, something... I don't mean to get, like, too fucking sappy with you guys. Like, wait, 21925. Like Xiao and, like, Tama and stuff. But, like, when Tama told me, like, her saying to me, like, streaming is actual effort. And, like, you are doing, like, whatever you're doing it is a skill. It literally flipped a fucking light switch in my brain. Like, to where I had literally always thought of streaming as, like, the lazy version of my content. Because it was something that kind of came naturally to me, I guess. And, like, the idea that someone else could view, like, this is effort and that I was doing something... you know what I mean? Like, it was literally like a light switch flipped in my brain. I was like, oh, this is effort and I am... like, this is a skill to some whatever degree. I should work harder to make it me better at a skill that I'm already naturally decent at. Like, it was like that. And yeah, you did the same thing to me the last 2 days, Xiao. Literally the last 2 days you were like, yeah, just do it in Python, bro. And I was like, oh, whoops. Does 288 not exist? Oh. You were just like, yeah, do it in Python. And it's like, I was like, I've never done Python. And you were like, yeah, just fucking do it. Might be too much effort though. And for some reason I was like, you know what? I am gonna fucking do it. And like, you just encouraged me and I just did it. I don't know. I don't know why it happened. I don't know how it happened. You just did it to me. Ugh. So it's just like, I don't know. I just appreciate people in my life who are nice to me like this. And I'm just gonna keep on doing it. Thank you, Infinity Squared, for the membership. Oh my gosh, I didn't even notice. I was just too busy rambling to my internet friends about how they're cool and I like them. Thank you very much, Infinity Squared. I hope everyone pogged you. It looks like there was pogs. I appreciate you. You're gonna double down on it and say something like whole set of skills. I know, but it's just crazy that it took literally some other human being who had tried to stream before, who is successful in the space, like I, you know what I mean, to say like, actually, like, this is not easy. And it just flipped a switch. Well, what felt cool for me was that I had literally never actually, I don't know, how do I say? I don't know how to say. I had never used Python before, Shao. My only coding experience was JavaScript, C++. Like I had actually written full programs in both of those languages before. I'd never written or read Python at all. But when I was learning ASM, I was reading a document. When I was learning Z80 assembly, I was reading a document, and the guy was like, I'm gonna compare. The guy goes, I'm gonna compare assembly to a modern programming language like Python, and he showed all the examples in Python, and I was like, and I looked at it, and I was like, it is crazy that I've literally never used this language before, and I basically fully understand what all his little Python script examples were doing. And so you were like, oh, do it in Python. I was like, you know what? I probably could learn how to do it. Because everyone says it is easy to understand at first. I don't know. I used to have kind of a negative this is Amanda too. I used to have kind of like a negative thing with chat sometimes, where if I would get like a little bit annoyed, I would ban people. If I would get a little bit annoyed, I would ban people. And Amanda was like, maybe you're just like not fully understanding something someone says, or maybe they're like younger and like they're sort of like, and she said something to me and my brain, like a flip switch in my brain, and I was like, I probably am too quick with the ban trigger, or like the getting annoyed mildly trigger and instantly ripping someone, you know what I mean? And like it took someone saying, sometimes for me it just takes someone to say like a simple thing to me, and it all comes around. It all makes sense to me. You know what I mean? Yeah, I'm just documenting all of the seeds I collected right now. Hardest part, I mean, here's the thing about this. I probably will migrate it to C++. That was my ultimate plan anyway, because I was either going to do C++. My end goal was either C++ or in JavaScript on my website. Well, for me, the thing about chat is that I'm actually still not, maybe you guys can tell me you think I'm doing a good job, but this is like for a very long time, my stream was like 20 viewers, basically, like 20 viewers. And if I hit 30 viewers, it is like it was a good day. You know what I mean? Oops. Yeah, and if I hit 30 viewers, it was a good day. And lately, it has been a little bit better than that, right? And a lot better than that, I would say. And but that ramped up very quickly for some reason. These last 3 weeks, I probably went from 30 average to like 70 average at this point. And to me, it's like if I'm getting less than 60, it's a bad stream. I don't view it fully as negative. But like I do not 7. Like there is an increased rate of messages, and I definitely do not feel like I'm doing a good job reading all of the messages. I'm trying genuinely my hardest. I promise. You seem like you're doing a good job with the increased rate. Well, thank you. Hello, I assume you're doing this with one of the seed bots. You guys are being very nice to me. You guys are being too nice to me. I am trying my best. My downfall now is I'm not making as many videos as I want, but because I, have a job that I work 32 hours a week, and I have a fiance who I love and I would like to spend some level of time with, there's just always going to be a cap on what I'm capable of doing, unfortunately. And it's like, okay, I have to learn to be okay with the fact that I'm not literally a robot who can maximize all my time perfectly all the time. Like, I'm in 2 D&D games. Like, I'm in 3 D&D games, actually. I run 2 campaigns, one on stream, one off stream, and I play in another. And it's just like, I just have to... Oh, I think we were close. I know we weren't close. I lied. So, I don't know. I'm going to close this so lighting gets better. There we go. You're doing good. I got your channel recommended to me when I was searching for shiny videos. Plus, you're talking a good bit, which is good. Yeah. I don't know what makes anyone successful or good at anything. I'm just out here trying. I am a very fast reader. I'm a very fast reader, so that helps. That was such a bad seed. I did a bad job there. How do you DM 2 games? Oh, one of them is weekly too, Grant. It's hard. DMing a weekly game is very difficult. But they're both online, which is, it helps. I've actually found that doing the online games is almost scarier, because I make all these cool maps for my players, and it puts like a really hard pressure on me to make all of the dungeon maps look really cool. And so now, like, I feel because in real life, you just have a fucking map that you just doodle on. You just draw like little rectangles for where the paths go. You know what I mean? But D&D is, I would say, my biggest creative outlet. I never thought of myself as a person who, like... As a kid, I never wrote anything like fanfic or anything like that. I know lots of people, wrote fanfic or did fan art or some things like that. I never did, but what I would do is I would often basically write fanfic in my mind, but like never write it down. I would just write it like in my head. Does that make sense? 3-9. Well, to be fair, the game only lasts. The game is only ever like 2.5 hours long maximum. So I do like. It's not the hardest. It was just the ability to make like. Anyway, I'll go on about that in a little bit later. But what I will say is, like, I would often write, like, I basically write fanfics in my fucking head. Is effectively what that means, right? Like, I would imagine myself in fantasy scenarios in like the properties that I liked. You know what I mean? Just, you know, daydreaming about video games or like daydreaming of video game fucking fanfic in my own head. Okay, wait, that didn't change, did it? Oh, it did change. Ooh, this is concerning to me. What are you? Wait, what? So, 1, 2. Oh, I'm gonna have to figure this out later. Was it Control Shift V? Three, 0, 2, 2, 2. Roll20 has changed your own expectation when it comes to maps. You like Mewtwo better? I do not use Roll20. I use Foundry Virtual Tabletop. If you've ever heard of it. Yeah, I use Foundry Virtual Tabletop to DM my games. And oh, so yeah, like I said, I would come up with those ideas in my head, and I never thought of myself as a person who would be creative to write a book or to do something in that vein. And when I discovered D&D and when I discovered DMing, I realized I do have a very big imagination for that type of thing, and that DMing is just the outlet I ended up really liking to write, like my fantasy outlet stories that I have in my head. That just ended up being my creative outlet for that type of thing. I think there's an ACE code to change your Latios's IVs. I have heard of Foundry. I feel bad because I've heard some of the Roll20. Here, I will be happy. I love D&D so much. I will pull up Foundry Virtual Tabletop is paid. You have to pay $50 to use it. But Foundry is a really great tool. It is my go-to. Well, I'm glad you are having a good time, Ampharos. Right. I'm gonna go hyper focus mode for my next 2 attempts. Because I feel like all my chatty Cathiness has been ruining my ability to get a fucker. I am really close. I think I was 1 TV frame early again. I'm like bouncing around between being 1 early and 1 late. I should probably stop adjusting. Thank you, Greenie. Oh, we are going to be streaming this time tomorrow as well. Although I don't know what I want to stream. Typically, lately, I haven't been doing 2 days in a row of the same thing. I might do another rip of Mewtwo if I am incapable of getting it today. And then the next stream after that would be Jirachi bonus disc. Ugh, that's going to be a whole setup. Fuck. Dude, like, focus. Are you using an emulator? No, I'm not. I have a DS capture card installed. Just gonna put my hair in a ponytail, or bun. The ponytail's bothering me. I thought I would put it in a ponytail today to change it up. But all it's doing is pissing me off. So I'm going to put it in a half bun as my usual lazy work. My usual lazy work hair. And my hair would look too crazy and frizzy to wear down right now. You hate adjusting the timer? Why do you hate adjusting the timer? All right, back to cataloging. 380078. Let's get to 18. All right. This bot, by the way, Shao, worked very well. There are still a few little hiccup areas, but I don't even think it's that bad. So I'm very, very happy with the results of this bot. I would say every 1 in 50 frames, I got a weird frame. Like, if you look in the lower right, this guy showed up in between and an in-between frame, and he never showed up again. But for the most part, this shit worked. Like, but I think I've only gotten 2 or 3 of those in all 100-something seeds I've categorized so far. So actually, fun fact, I do not like, hold on, actually, I'm going to have to fix this. Well, first of all, let me get this guy going. There is not footage on YouTube how to install it. They have a text guide. How much time is left? Okay, 100 seconds still. So we are at 4322. So, well, even then, like, yeah, I think it'll be totally good. Oops. All right, have a good night, Dante. Thank you for hanging out. I appreciate it. It depends on how, wow. I hit this frame 6 times in a row. Yes, I will be happy to explain. So basically, the wait, what? That's crazy. What? That's actually insane. Okay, so first of all, I'm gonna put 2-2. That will make your fucking dyslexia go for a spin. 3, 3, 2, 2, 9. And it's funny because it's totally different. All right. Not sure if I mentioned it before. Recently found the DPP as a separate seed for the underground. You were talking about it in Discord the other day. I think I saw you were trying to gather info for it, right, Lappy? Oh, so manipulating the fossil that you want could be possible. That's actually really handy. Some of those fossils are really annoying to gather. Okay, so the way this works is basically, sorry, I am typing in these seeds and I'm just going to, basically the way it works is entering the TGTv causes frames to advance 313 times as fast, which lets you get to higher IV frames that are normally very rare. And so exiting the TV is frame perfect, and then hitting A to start Mewtwo's battle is frame perfect. So this is a triple frame perfect RNG manip. Opening the TV is not frame perfect. You just have to open the TV at the same time as you start a timer. GBAs need to be modded for video capture? Just DSs. Well, GBAs can't natively output video, but most people who just want to capture GBA or Game Boy Color just use the Game Boy player. All right. See, I'm like hovering around. I'm just gonna rip a few more attempts. All right, enjoy dinner, Alabama. Thank you for hanging out. I appreciate it. Okay, so the GameCube is the GBA capture card. Yeah, for the most part. Because then you could just put it in a regular, you know, capture card, right? Look at all these seeds I have. I don't feel great about this seed. I'm just gonna go for it anyway. Oh boy. So how's everyone else doing today? What are you guys all doing? Anyone doing anything interesting? Is this on real hardware? Yes, it is. I'm on a DS right now. Rock a Novak. I only play on real hardware because that's the most interesting to me. Yeah, I pretty much only play on real hardware. I do emulators for testing, of course, because, you know, it's just so helpful. But yeah, I don't really gain joy out of playing on emulator the way that I do on console. So wait, if you hit those frames perfectly, is there a chance to not get what you're looking for? No, it is guaranteed. It is just very difficult to... It is just very difficult to... do 3 frame perfect inputs in a row. I mean, it's just hard, you know what I mean? 7, 4, 7, 8, 7, 1. You're grinding the day job. I hope it's not too bad. I know day jobs can be all sorts of drags. You know, I am... Fuck. I am the job hater. I'm the resident job hater, so... Oh, stop it. I hope it is not too bad for you. In this moment in time. Is Eevee in Hoenn? No. And in fact, Eevee is not in Hoenn so hard that even if you have Colosseum, you can't get a fucking Eevee because Espeon and Umbreon... wait, are given to you in Colosseum, and then if you wanted to trade it to Ruby and Sapphire, because Emerald was not out at the time, Emerald came out after Fire and Leaf Green, there was no fucking way to get a goddamn Eevee because Umbreon and Espeon and Colo were locked to mail. So you had no way to get that Pokemon until Fire and Leaf Green came out. And then, you know, it's still not available in Hoenn in Emerald version, but it is it is at least breedable with Ditto in Emerald version. Okay, 5. I'm gonna type in one more and then I'm gonna look at the clock. I saw Damo was here. Hello, Damo. How are you today? I don't know what you're saying. All right. Currently trying to learn the wonderful world of Gen 6 RNG. Oh, good luck, Tales of Torment. If you have any questions, please ask in the Discord about that. That shit is tough. You're doing RNG for Kecleon to corrupt it into a good HP grass mulchers. Nice, Raziel. That's really cool. Currently processing BDSP hiker data. Lappy, I feel like you've been processing BDSP hiker data for 6 months. What are you trying to do with it? Ever since they updated the RNG system, are you just trying to figure out more stuff about that? Neat Army Unite. Don't know what that means. I am working on something depressing, but at least it'll be a more meaningful project of time than other projects. Well, that's a good and a bad, I guess, isn't it? Well, I hope it is not too depressing for you. You hate Mewtwo? Well, that sucks. Imagine if Fire and Leaf Green didn't add Ditto. How funny would that be? That'd be fucked up, dude. I believe it just PID rerolls, yeah. I think it will do it infinitely, Lappy. A lot of the games will actually PID roll infinitely. Because we learned this. We learned this because someone was trying to, And it also doesn't even need to reroll infinitely, because we learned that, I'm trying to think. So the Celebi for people were looking into a Ghetto Celebi, right? To see how sturdy the shiny lock is, because, you know, how many rerolls could it possibly do, right? And the Ageto Celebi, the most anyone could find of rerolls is man, I'm zoning out a little bit. Basically, people couldn't even find an instance of Celebi needing to do more than 3 rerolls. No one even found more than 3 rerolls on a Ghetto Celebi. So it is never even likely going to be put if Espeon and Umbreon are remotely similar to a Ghetto Celebi, there's probably not going to be too many instances of them needing to reroll more than 5 or 6 times in a row. Yeah, I'm on a modded I'm on a modded DS. It's called I installed a mod chip called the GB Accelerator. It lets me overclock my DS by 1.66 times. What? No, I'm not talking. No, my channel member my channel membership is not a giveaway. The member goal is for me to live stream my attempts to get the bonus disc Jirachi, and then on top of that is to what do I say? To make a tutorial of it. That is a long time. Ciao. Shiny rerolls are almost always less than 10, but in like a 1 in 8 female, it is. You'd have to test that. I think it's probably helped out, Lappy, by the shiny lock too, right? Because those are also shiny locked. Time for more data entry. Yay. No, I'm not giving a bonus to Zoe. Geez, no. My membership goal was to live stream my attempts. I don't own a bonus disc. I'm just going to acquire it digitally. Totally legally from the internet. Yeah, I am just going the goal, because it's, you know, it's not an RNG I care a huge amount about. So, it wasn't an RNG I cared a huge amount about, but a lot of people are interested in it, and I figured I'm trying to grow, so I'd make it a member goal. If you guys have any interesting RNGs that I haven't covered that aren't Pokewalker, Pokewalker is not allowed to become a member goal. It was already like it was a dono goal a long time ago that I've put off for various reasons, but it will get done. So if you guys have any interesting RNGs, someone talked about Master Ball RNG. I don't think that would make for a good stream, but it would make for a good tutorial, so I might do that. But yeah, if you guys have any interesting RNGs that would make for like an interesting stream that you guys want to see me do, like, yeah, let me know in my Discord or like just here or something. Trying to come up with another goal. 8. This is a palindrome. 18481. Yes, it is a palindrome. 9. I am cooking deep dish pizza. Anyone want to come over? Yeah, I'll just fly right to Ireland right now. I'll just fly to Ireland right now, dude. Seems like a good idea. Dude, this seed is called Deab. D-E-A-B. What a good seed. I like you, seed. You're my friend. Is Gen 2 RNG feasible? The answer is it is feasible, but it will be weird. Like pretty much the way. What's up, Blue Sky? How you doing? The way it works right now, because there is some Gen 2. I believe Gen 2 has RNG. I don't actually know for sure. I know Gen 1. I know Gen 1 has RNG, but basically the way that the RNG works in those games is They have perfectly, literally 100% accurate. They have 100% accurate emulators that they do botting on. And Gen 1's RNG is basically all based on... Gen 1's RNG is all based on consecutive inputs, basically. So all you have to do is use an emulator to bot out inputs until you get the result that you want, and then replicate those inputs exactly on console. And like that's how it is. It's just like no one's done it for shinies or anything like that. Pickup RNG. I've actually done pickup RNG in Gen 5, I think. Oh, I think I got a text from Amanda. Is she leaving? No, that was just Yog going live. Calm nature, a clam nature. So now I'm going to input the stats to figure out what frame I hit. I've actually not hit this specific Mewtwo recently, so... What seed is this? I hit like a... Did I hit an early seed? Oh my lord. I was like 3 early on my seed somehow. Hello? Oof. I don't really care about OTs or anything like that. A lot of people do, but... I mean, there's nothing practical for Gen 2 manips outside of speedruns anyway. I don't feel great about that seed, but whatever. Alrighty, back to categorization. I don't know how many more I have to go. 5, 7. Alright, we're on 5, 8. 4, 5, 4, 7, 9. And actually, you know what's funny is I could look for an even better seed. For this Mewtwo, surely one exists. Dang it. Uh, 6, 4, 3, 7, 6. Surely a better seed exists now. One, 7, 4, 3, 2. God, I got so many seeds last night. The amount of seeds that I have is like unfathomable to me right now. Do certain shield have static RNG? Not for Regieleki and Regidrago. I believe they are crypto secure, and so there's currently no known way to figuring out their RNG manipulation algorithm. Not gonna lie, I'm pretty fascinated by the idea of forcing a female Umbreon. Like, I'm sure there's a seed out there with 30 consecutive females. You said people have tried this in the past. The only example is people have tried it for Celebi. Not the Espeon and Umbreon. I am not sure that has been done. $27061. I believe none of the Regis and none of the Regis and not like the two dogs cannot be. 1, 2, 8, 5, 7. Is this gonna be 7, 7? Dude, this is crazy how many seeds that I have. How many more do I even have? This goes all the way up to 4481. I still have 100 more frames to go, which is at least 50 more seeds, which is crazy to think about. Okay, we have 29137. So any way to get the IVs to the dog? Is there anybody? What? You have to do Coliseum is the only way. Is there? Yeah, well, in Gen 3, you can get Coliseum. Colo's RNG is in Pokefinder. I believe it uses its own, like, slightly modified LC RNG. It's just in a Pokefinder in the researcher. It's called the XD RNG, but it's for Colo as well. Yep. Yeah, but what's the point of patching it to make them RNG? But I don't get it. I'm not the person who gets like hacking a game to make it do things that are impossible. As you know, it may seem contradictory, but like I am genuinely not a person who like will hack a game to make it things that are possible. All right, have a good one, Das Ampharos. Thank you for stopping by. Yeah, thank you for hanging out. I appreciate it. All right. Explain like 5. What's going on? I'm just joining. Well, Space Hoppity, I'm glad you have asked. I am trying to get a 5 IV shiny Mewtwo. So the way this works is that I have to hit A at the title screen to hit a specific RNG seed. Then, after that, I have to open this TV up. This TV advances the RNG frames 313 times as quickly because of all of the little static in the TV background. Then after that, I have to close the TV frame perfectly. Then I have to talk to Mewtwo frame perfectly. And if I've done everything right, then I will have a 5 IV shiny Mewtwo. But it's easier said than done, to say the least. Easier said than done, to say the least. 82829. Man, that's super interesting. A lot more complicated than your other RNG video on a fire and leaf green shiny starter. Why are there so many people in the spreadsheet right now? What is this? Yeah, it is more complicated, and it is a much higher execution barrier, I will say. 38742. It is definitely not what I would say is easy. 60739. Uh, 11209. 11209. You're hella creeping on this spreadsheet. I'm just typing them in. I'm just going in there. I have to mark some other areas as problem areas. At minimum, if anything is 4 in a row or takes up 2 even spaces, I mark it as a problem area. And I've been forgetting to do that as I'm streaming. Like this guy over here is problematic. This guy's also problematic. You're also problematic. See, there's a little mini stretch here where a bunch of them were in a row. Not shiny. Have I ever pulled this off before? Yes, I did. Many times I've done this. I've done this many times. The TGTv music sounds menacing sped up. I haven't even, have I played it sped up? Interesting. It's brave-natured. Alright, now I'm gonna calc its stats to figure out where I've hit. Yeah, I mean, it's not much more complicated in theory, I will say, but it is just much more difficult in execution, right? 3-frame perfect inputs, you know what I mean? It's tough. We were 1 seed late. I think it just sounds menacing normally. This area is a little bit weird. I also have to fucking figure out what they all are in, I have to figure out what all these fucking seeds are in DS time. That's what I mostly play on. And here's the thing, the best thing about this is I don't think most of these duplicates are... They're threatening to teach me something. I don't think most of these duplicates are like me missing a seed. I think it is probably like just the seed, the program hits the same seed multiple times. Like I don't know, maybe, I don't know, we'll see. But like I don't really have that many instances of green. I only really have a few pockets to check. You can RNG them though, so you can RNG them, so ugh. Could you program a bit to perfectly input the... yeah, I mean, I have done that. That's what the spreadsheet was from. The spreadsheet that I'm working on here was a bot frame perfectly inputting things for me to figure out what seeds are on what frames. I was actually thinking about overnight streaming the bot. Just having the bot fucking stream from when I go to bed at night. And then when I get home, I just pick up the stream where it left off, doing other shit. But I don't think that would be very good for, like... I don't think that would be very good for, like, views or what have you. It'd be funny, though. Maybe I'll do it on my Twitch channel instead. I just have my Twitch channel streaming that shit. Or I guess I could, because like I just don't want it to impact my, or I just don't want it to impact my normal YouTube views or whatever the fuck. Oh, we've got another. See, there's definitely a effect. There's definitely an effect, like once it misses once, the bot stays out of sync for a little while or something, and before it gets back in sync, it starts doing its normal thing. Sounds like a nightmare you need to coordinate with mods. I mean, yeah, I guess the chat could just be dropping, like, people could just be dropping slurs and shit. So, I'm not really interested in that type. I did think of that. I was like, people could just come in and, like, it would just be bot spam, or... I guess I could make it members only chat. Overnight if anyone wanted to say something about it, and, like, my member pool is so small right now, it's like... You know, my member pool is so small right now, there's probably not going to be a bunch of people saying bad things. Uh, 5873. Yeah. Would you mind briefly explaining what you're doing with the spreadsheet? Yes, I will in a moment. But the bot is just me gathering data. Naughty. Two, 3, 7, 1, 9, 1, 1, 4, 2, 2, 3, 8, 1, 9, 2, 9, 1, 9, 8. Really, I was a seed late. I felt like I was on seed that time too. What are my thoughts, hopes, and wishes for Gen 9? I don't know, man. I don't know. The fact that BDSP doesn't allow transfer moves has upset me so greatly that, like, I don't even know what my Pokemon playing experience... Like, I don't even want to transfer my old guys in anymore, because it's like, what's the point? What was the point of me getting a Clefable with Soft Boiled if I can't use it in fucking... you know what I mean? So, I don't know. I think if Gen 9 is a fraction, basically, I think it could be fun as long as it has the catching system from Legends Arceus. And then, basically, that's all I want, is I want the full catching system from Legends Arceus, to be in the game. And if the exact same catching system is in the game, I think the game is just going to inherently be fun, because that system to me was just so fun. You know what I mean? And I'm a person who was worried it was going to be similar to how Pokemon Go and how Pokemon Let's Go did it. and I'm not a fan of that type of system. And I was like, oh, surely it's not, you know, surely that's not good, right? But no, it was actually pretty fucking sick. It does not have the same. How do you know? This is my question. How could you know that? There's no info out yet. The trailer's not out yet, is it? I have gotten an accidental shiny doing this. This is a long time ago. But I... Oh, hello. Oh, that was weird. Nope. So when I was doing a Aerodactyl, when I was doing an Aerodactyl TGTv for a non-shiny, I actually did get a random shiny Aerodactyl. It was a random shiny because I didn't know what frame I was going to hit, and I didn't even know I had a shiny frame on that seed when I hit it. So it was a fully random shiny Aerodactyl. So yeah, I did not, I didn't keep it. I fucking deleted it because I wanted my 5 IV Aerodactyl very badly, but... Sorry, this is my last input. All right, and then we'll go back to this. All right, let me catch up on chat. I hope that I have fun with Gen 9. Yeah, I hope so too, Greenie. Yeah, Pokemon, you know, nowadays they seem to always feel rushed. Legends Arceus was fun. Now I'm at the 5th box full shinies. Well, I mean, I don't think Legends Arceus is like a normal Pokemon game, where, to me, a normal Pokemon game is meant to be played and replayed and experienced multiplayer. Or not replayed, but like, there's usually a lot of stuff to do in the post game. And Legends Arceus has literally nothing to do once you catch all the Pokemon and then go to fight Arceus. So yeah. Just join. Can you explain to me why you have 2 timers and what's used for the TV? Yeah, so the TV speeds up the frames by 313 times as usual. And the 2 timers is, 1 timer is for how much time I'm spending in the TV, and 1 timer is for how much I'm spending total in the game. Why you say better than 6 and 8 and not include Gen 7? Gen 7 is poopy butt. TGTv can be used for anything, be it a stationary, be it a wild Pokemon. I've used it for all manner of things. I don't remember all the new starters. I like the duck, though. He is a very cute duck. I think that's the max HP, is it not? Yeah, it is. Lax, right? Okay. I'm skewing a little late. I don't know, man. I think Gen 7 is very bad. The Scarlet and Violet site specifically doesn't exclude the PLI system, but it does say battling to catch. Well, I mean, you do battle to catch in Legends Arceus too, Lucifrons, right? Like, you totally can. I don't think you can RNG for Pokerus, Ruby, and Sapphire on retail. I think someone's looking into it now. I believe Yatsuna is, but I don't know if they're going to be able to discover anything. 29017. What? Wow, look at this idea. This is 26. There is the seed 1A. That's crazy. This is a crazy seed. 1A. Are you kidding me? That's wild. How many more do I have left? I don't have that many, I don't think. I have about 40 more, actually. Wow. My last frame is 881. Boom, 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 boom. Alrighty. 442. 38489. That is a hard one to remember. Is this method similar to the painting method? Yeah, it works almost like, well, the end result is the same, I will say. The end result is the same, but the methodology is not. And I would say that this is tougher execution-wise. Like, the painting method is only ever going to be double frame perfect. Now, you know, you could end up with, you know, if you're going for something like the Rayquaza, where you know, are getting, like, Rayquaza was fucking me over because of the encounter checks. But, like, I think he is an outlier in terms of difficulty, right? I think, and even then, now that we discovered, like, now that I could have done the fainting technique for Latias, and I think I could have even been better, you know? So, who's to say how difficult one thing is, or, you know, the other? But I think this is definitely a little bit, I think this is a little harder than the painting method, even though you don't have to deal with as much random bullshit. All right, so let's see. Anyway, I'll let you get back on, Blisy. Some feedback for you, though. I'm sure I'm not the only one who love an idiot's guide to fire red and leaf green. I get what you're doing, but I hesitate to try it for myself. Well, once I have all of these seeds collected, it will be a bit easier. Because then I'll just never have to have a video about seed collecting in fire red and leaf green again. And you'll just have to try and hit your own seeds. All right, this is going to be my last Mewtwo attempt. It's timid. It's the wrong Mewtwo, but right nature. Oh, boy. That is a crazy seed. I don't even know what seed that is. I was one seed early. All right, this is my last Mewtwo attempt for the day, and then I'm going to start dinner. I appreciate all of you guys for today. You guys, this was like literally my biggest stream ever. I This was my first time breaking 80 viewers, and my first time breaking 100 viewers. We're both in the same stream, so you guys are fucking crazy. I'm glad so many people are interested in me doing this this dumb shit. You guys are fucking sick. Wrong. I'm not actually. That's not gonna be my last attempt because the seed was so bad. Will we get an update for the shiny starters then? Interesting. No. Well, no, because your TID is still the problem of that. Your TID is still the problem in that situation. Like, your SID is the problem. You're still gonna have to do a lot of guessing and checking. I don't know. I might be a seed early, I might not, I don't know. Alrighty. It doesn't matter what my seeds are though, right? That's what the software is. Yes, so the common seeds calibration thing for American users is about to be a thing of the past. And I will have a big spreadsheet showing you what seeds are available on what frame for you to hit when. And so now it is going to be more about learning how to calibrate, like how to hit the proper seed, etc. So it will be much more simple from a user standpoint at that point. So I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do something a little controversial. 24636. This is the most I've ever fucking used Excel, by the way. Three 9653. 58691. Oh, whoops. 66. But that's going to be a few months out at least. Months, a few weeks. I'm going to do this for... Well, here's the problem. There's a few things going... Oh, uh-oh. Okay. All right, so what I will make the executive decision to do is this. So, here's what I will say is it's going to take... I want to collect a very big pool of seeds. Hey, what's up, Green Darkness? How you doing? Behold my powers. I'm the strongest Pokemon in the world. Stronger even than Mew. Alright. So yeah. I will say this. But you know what's funny? Amanda told me yesterday that she only just now realized that Greeny Faye and Green Darkness were two different people. She was like, yeah, I just thought that you called Green Darkness Greeny sometimes. I was like, I don't have a fucking pet nickname for Green Darkness. Greeny is a different person. That is their real human name. I just thought it was funny. 18 seconds left. So yeah, my goal is to get a few thousand seeds for both Fire Red 1.1 and 1.0. And I don't own an English leaf green, so we'll have to see what I can do about that. I don't really want to buy one. I don't want to own 2 copies of leaf green, and I have my Japanese one. I might test if a bootleg works good enough. Yeah, I might test if a bootleg works good enough. To do the calibration and stuff on. Like, I don't know. And, like, I don't really want to buy it. Maybe I'll make that a fucking member goal. Buy leaf green for fucking US calibration. I was 1 seed late. All right. Well, we are dialed in. Hopefully tomorrow I'm able to get it. I don't know if I'm streaming this tomorrow, or I don't know. Maybe I'll run a poll on my Twitter, or maybe I'll run a poll on my Twitter or my Discord or something to see what you guys are interested in. If you guys want to see me run this tomorrow or do another free Swablu thing, but expect this weekend at the very least the bonus disc Jirachi attempts to start. Thank you guys for watching. I will see you all tomorrow, same time for the stream, 3 to 6 EST. I hope you have a lovely evening.